Hello, I'm Casey, and today I'm going to be making a spring panzanella salad. If you don't know what a panzanella is, it is basically a salad that has a bread base to it with oversized croutons, if you will. They're so versatile. You can put any types of fruits and vegetables that are in season on top of it. Just throw some vinaigrette on it and you got yourself a salad, a dinner, a lunch. For today's panzanella, we are using more of those spring vegetables that are in season right now. And then we're gonna top it off with a lemon vinaigrette. So I'm gonna first start with a lemon vinaigrette. First, I'm gonna be making the lemon vinaigrette, which doesn't have too many ingredients that go into it. You got a lemon, a shallot, and a garlic clove, extra virgin olive oil, red wine vinegar, and salt and pepper. That's all you got. Okay, first I'm gonna start with the lemon and juicing it, of course. I'm just gonna use the base of this juicer as the vessel where I'm gonna mix all my ingredients together. So I have my lemon juice. Now I'm gonna take kind of a smaller shallot, make it as a nice smaller dice if you can. And like I said, I'm just going to be putting it right in to my lemon juice. And you know, taking a look at it right now, I think I'm just gonna do one half. I'm gonna leave this for later on. You'll see we're gonna be sauteing up some more shallots to go like as a topper, to act as a topper for vinaigrette. So I'm just gonna do half a shallot in here for right now. And then I'm gonna take my single garlic clove, crush it, and pulverize it. You can definitely use a garlic press for this. I just like mincing my garlic by hand. Red wine vinegar, I'd say maybe like a tablespoon, maybe 2 tablespoons. Extra virgin olive oil, maybe about like 1/4 of a cup, maybe 1/3 of a cup. Freshly ground black pepper, that's where you're gonna get the most flavor, not the pre-ground stuff. And then we got some salt to bring out all those flavors. We'll just like put this off to the side and it'll be all ready to top our vinaigrette off with. And next we're gonna work on frying some more shallots. We got the shallot half from earlier, and then we have a whole new shallot. We're gonna fry these and they're gonna end up being the toppers to our panzanella salad. So we're gonna top it all off when we're finished. So I'm gonna finely slice these right now and then I'll take you over to the stove and we'll cook them. We're gonna start with a lot of extra virgin olive oil. You want to add your shallots when the oil is still cold. That's gonna help them fry up real nicely. It's on high, so once this starts heating up, we'll start frying our shallots. But while that's going on, I'm going to work on blanching some of the vegetables that I'm gonna use. So I have some asparagus that I'm gonna cut up, and as well as some sugar snap peas. We're gonna cut these up and I'm gonna blanch some of them, and then I'm gonna keep some of them raw because I really like the snap. I have a pot of water heating up and I'm gonna add some salt so it's nicely flavored. If y'all don't know, with asparagus, when you buy them from the store, the ends of them are kind of woodsy and hard and tough, and you don't necessarily want to eat that. Even after it's been cooked, it's still going to be kind of hard to chew. So if you just break them off, if you kind of like bend them, they break off where they naturally are tougher. You want to make sure you snap off all those woodsy ends. You can cut them too. I have a lot of asparagus that I bought, so I'm gonna put a good amount in there, and I'm gonna work on trimming these ends and then cutting them and getting ready for them to go into my boiling water. I am going to blanch the sugar snap peas separately from these because I think these are going to take a little bit longer since they are thicker. And I don't want to overcook my sugar snap peas. With blanching, that means that you pretty much just cook your typically vegetables really fast in some hot water, and then after you dunk them in the hot water for a few seconds to a few minutes, you're going to put them immediately into an ice bath to stop the cooking process, because you want them to still be nice and crisp when you eat them, not mushy and overcooked. I am cutting up the asparagus so they are a good like bite size to be mixed in with my salad. My shallots are starting to crisp up and fry up and get nice and some of them are getting nice and golden brown. So right now I'm going to pay a little bit more attention to them so they don't burn or get overcooked. I'm going to use the remaining oil from this shallot, from cooking these shallots, for my crisping up my sourdough bread for the croutons. So you don't want to throw this out. So we'll let that cool off before we add it to our croutons. I have my ice bath nearby. I am going just to toss in these asparagus, like just for maybe a minute. Okay, so these asparagus have been going for just around a minute. They look good. You kind of see the color changed a little bit. I'm gonna dunk them right into this ice bath. I'm gonna do a couple of blanched sugar snap peas, and then I'm going to do a few of them, like the other half of them raw. Oh, look, you got a little leaf. And I'm gonna throw those in there. This isn't, I don't believe, gonna take as long as the asparagus. So while I wait for those to kind of cook up, I'm gonna get the raw ones that I want for my panzanella all cut up. Definitely keeping an eye out on this. They already look nice and green, so I think I'm gonna pull them. Yep, those look beautiful. And again, these sugar snap peas are so good raw as well, so they don't need to be fully cooked. You'll still get amazing flavor. Okay, now I am going to get my bread all ready. I baked this loaf of sourdough bread earlier today, so I'm gonna cut this up and mix it in that oil that I cooked, that I fried up the shallots in, and then put some salt and pepper, and then throw it in the oven for a few minutes to crisp up. I got the oil from earlier right here, and I'm just gonna drizzle on top. Let's get some salt, and then pepper, lots of pepper. Now I'm gonna be stirring all this stuff up, and then I'm just gonna pop it into an oven that's already preheated for 425 degrees for maybe like 4 to 6 minutes, not too long. Okay, these are done. And now they'll just have to cool off before we build our salad. Okay, so the last little bit of the panzanella is going to be cutting up some cucumber and getting a lot of fresh herbs ready for the salad. So I have some basil, mint, and some dill to be thrown in there as well. Fresh herbs can be your secret to like any kind of dish. It's gonna be all so good together. I can't wait. I got a nice big platter that I'm gonna put everything on, and like any salad, you're gonna start with the base, and I'm gonna start with my croutons. So I'm getting a nice base of croutons. I'm not gonna put them all on because then I might top the salad with some more. With my salad dressing, I like to add a little bit to the base first and kind of mix that in and get all those flavors incorporated in the bottom. Some of our blanched greens, fresh vegetables, some herbs on there too. A little bit more croutons. Do a couple more of those blanched vegetables. Still layering over here. This is going to be glorious. Another little layer of herbs. basically like a little lasagna with all these layers, right? Now with the feta, you can cut your feta up. Hot tip, always get feta in the brine. You don't want to get the pre-cut feta and all that kind of stuff. Any kind of cheese, you don't want to get it pre-cut. When it's pre-cut, they have to put these enzymes or chemicals over it to keep it from clumping together. So you're just getting added preservatives for the most part in your diet that you don't need. I'm gonna top with these delicious onions. Of course, I've been like snacking on these already a little bit. They're like sweet too. It's so good. And then more of this vinaigrette on top. Okay guys, I'm gonna make you really jealous right now. Right? Okay. Bon appetito. So fresh. So good. Oh my gosh, you're gonna love this. Oh yeah. That fried onion, the fried shallot, amazing on top. Woo! I hope this inspires you to make this. So good. Bon appetito.